Let's see what our Uncle Tex is. Oh,
some
of
Weetabix.
Shout out to Christos about his Weetabix there.
And I saw Christos in the chat, so...
Yeah, he's definitely here watching today.
So, as you can see right away, our runners go the exact same route. Oh, wait, slight diversions already between the bushes.
Still pretty synced up, though.
Yeah. We're not going to see too much difference. The big thing, of course, to keep an eye out for in Escape is farming for bombs. Who's going to get bombs first? How many are they going to get?
Yeah, it's always a good question. Both opting not to grab any of the magic from those pots. What do you think is going to be our first progression item today, Jet?
I want to see Power Glove. You don't usually see it in V18. Typically, you end up getting just Titan's Mitts right away, but it's nice to see when Power Glove is actually progression in the older logic.
That's true, because with the new logic's progressive, you definitely will have to see it no matter what before it progresses into Titan's Mitt.
I do want to say that another neat progression item early in the game, before you get Moon Pearl or any gloves, is Flute. A number of people who might be new to randomizers might not realize that Flute can get you up to Death Mountain if you don't have gloves yet.
Oh, that's very true. Good point.
So with the older logic here, we have about a 96% chance that there's going to be bombs anywhere from a prize pack or from one of these chests here in Escape. And we have the map already, so they'll have to open every single chest here in Escape, and that includes the Sanctuary chest.
Now let's see what strategies they use to kill the ball and chain guard here. Some opt to grab the pot, other people just continue to slash.
Here we go.
Yeah.
A one pot strat, and ACM just, of course, going for slashes. It's not too much of a difference either, just getting a pot.
Yep.
It is a slight advantage to doing 8 slashes rather than getting a pot and 4 slashes. So you can see how ACM just has a slight lead, very slight lead on Wild just because of that. But I do say it's nice if you happen to take damage early on and you need a heart, then go ahead, pick up the pot, get the heart, so that way you recover some health. You're not really going to lose much time there.
And apparently, we can't dash right now because we don't got the boots, but yeah, Zelda would dash with you if you had Pegasus boots on.
Yeah, the only one who doesn't is that old man. He likes to go slow.
So far no bombs, so I expect them to still try to farm for it somewhere.
It looks like Wild has been doing a little more farming compared to ACM, hoping those Green Knights would actually drop the bomb.
Yep.
Well, if the Green Knights don't have it in their prize pack, they still have some snakes coming up, and of course the rats. Plenty of rats to kill.
Alright, maybe these snakes is where we'll see some farming. Oh, looks like ACM's trying to kill some.
Got some arrows, but nothing important. Where are those bombs?
Still no bombs. Wow.
Now this will be interesting to make sure our runners actually come back later on. If they don't get bombs now, they're going to need to get at least power gloves and bombs, of course, and come back later on. And of course, they're going to be thinking, did my opponent actually pick up bombs during this game?
Looks like ACM is not going to get a bomb here.
Magic? No, it doesn't look like Wild is going to kill all the rats just in case. Nothing. Nothing.
Wow, no bombs.
All right. Still, quick escape. Looks like about 537 for ACM. And we're looking at like a 550 for Wild. Alright, so first point that they could diverge is right here after Sanctuary. If either of our runners decide to save and quit, which it looks like they're not going to, but ACM heading right towards Lost Woods, not going to take a look at the locking hut item.
And it looks like Wild's going to take a sneak peek at what the lumberjack item is. Oh, there's your bombs.
Now, I do want to point out, during the weekly, and spoilers for those who want to actually play the weekly later on, ACM never checked the lumberjack item. And that actually cost him a fair bit of time because Mirror was sitting there. Oh. So he had no idea.
It was, you know what it is right now?
It was the power glove. Oh man, I don't know. It could be necessary.
Yeah, it's definitely a lift item, and it's so bad, as Chad was saying. Some may think that it is. In this logic, it may not be, but definitely in the progressive, you know that you'll have to get it for sure.
Right. Okay, ACM farming up some rupees while doing one more tree pull of nothing. What?
Okay, blue Bloomerang fans and blue male fans. Looks like that's what ACMLM just picked up.
No real progression yet. Although a little extra safety with blue male 5 hearts, not too bad.
Yeah. See if there's anything in the well today that's useful. Oh, looks like just rupees so far.
Well, at least they have enough rupees to, you know, check the bottle vendor.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to have.
Lots of bombs, so they won't need to go buy bombs.
Alright, let's see what the bottle vendor has for us today.
A cash refund.
With some interest.
Oh, risky picking up the chicken. There is a chance you can soft lock the game by picking up an invisible chicken in that room, which means you'd have to start over. Mini life lessons, yeah.
Or you can see from our last race when Ben was racing against Cruel, the chicken got stuck in the other room and blocked his way into the chest, so he literally had to keep throwing it away.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. He couldn't open the chest because the chicken kept blocking the path.
I didn't see that. Was that Titansmiths? Or was that a bomb upgrade? Maybe someone... Did you see it, Hiei?
It was the Mitts.
It was Titan's Mitts. Interesting. So we have Power Glove if you kill Aghanim, and we have Titan's Mitts if you get Boots. So now, yeah, Aghanim might be required for all we know. It depends really where the boots are at this point. You get boots, you can get Titans. But if boots requires Power Glove to get to it, well, oh no, it's impossible. Yeah, because you need boots to actually get the Power Glove. Oh, that's a shame.
It's like people are calling out that boots are on the pyramid.
I mean, yeah, that would be close enough.
Well, we'll definitely have to see some way to get to Aga then, if that's to be true.
This is starting to shape up to be a trolley seed, I think. Not too many items yet. And, you know, from what I heard, ACM's weakness is having a key item in Ice Cave. So we'll actually see if he heads on up there, or if he decides to immediately fake flippers.
Alright, we're at the mini Moldorm Cave. What do you think this holds for us today?
It's gotta be something worth. They got a bunch of nothing. Blue Boomerang, I mean...
It's a bunch of blue so far, as you can see.
Vanilla Boots. Someone just pointed out Vanilla Boots. Now, we haven't looked at the map yet to see where the green pendant is, but imagine if it's something they can access. Look at that. No progression.
Oh my god.
Okay, Wild's right behind. He's about to head in to the Moldorm Cave and probably be disappointed in what he's going to get.
Oh wow, I see him getting bodied a bit here.
Like the bomb strat from Wild there to kill off the mini Moldorm. So ACM is going to the Ice Rod Cave. Probably because he has nothing.
I would think so too. It's like, usually you expect some kind of progression item by now. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh,
Shield.
Wow! We're still
right.
in the blue game.
We're on track for progressive shields. Alright, ACM is going to make his way down to do some fake flippering, maybe do a bit of a sequence break here. Wild's making his way to go get his shield, and here we have a high five as they pass by each other.
Alright,
Wow,
let's check out his swim techniques here.
That's weird. Although he's not looking at the island. What is that? How does he do that? Piece of heart.
Yeah, just a piece of heart, but his swim technique's definitely fast.
I wish I knew how to do that. That is really fast.
Oh, looks like Rage Rod Island today was just a piece of heart, though.
Wild also fake flippering right now. Heart container, wow. So they have no way of accessing Aghanim. They don't have any real progression. So right now, we have 3 items behind Sahasrahla, 2 or 3 items in Eastern, and we had a quick map check. I do want to point out on ACM side. And there's also the 1 item down by Desert in the cave down there. So that's it. That's really all they can look for. Looks like ACM is going by the numbers, going to the area that has the most items.
Smart choice, I'd say.
Yeah. Before
entering any dungeon, you want to check out places with more options, especially if you can't finish the dungeon just yet.
Alright, Wild is also going to make his way over to Eastern. There is Book for ACM, Flippers for ACM, didn't need the fake flipper, and Silvers! So, Sahasrahla holding the goods.
Alright.
So, We know Flippers didn't unlock anything from the Hobo. However, the Flippers does allow access to Zora. And
that's
also
very true.
The item behind on the ledge there by Zora. Book, of course, opens up Desert. So there are choices. It looks like ACM's going to make his way into Eastern for the 2 or 3 items. There's 3 items in here. However, the 3rd item could be at the Armos Knights and requires Bow. So I say you're definitely going to get 2 items, maybe a 3rd. While doing a save and quit, he's got Book, he's got Flippers. Maybe he's going to make the play for Desert right away. So here's our point of divergence. Let's see who made the right choice.
Wow, this is definitely an interesting diversion here. But Wild definitely knows he can't finish Desert because we know where the unless
Right.
Yeah, there's no way to get the lift items because they both require boots to get, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Although if boots are in Desert, that would be a huge play.
Oh yeah, I'd say so because then he can route his way back.
So Desert is interesting. I do want to point out for those that are just learning how to do Randomizer, Desert requires gloves to beat because you normally get the power glove there, and you also need a source of fire. There's also a chance that you need boots to even get a key or the big key.
Yep. And right now, if they really have to farm for rupees for Zora, I think without the glove or such, they can... Pretty much Blind's house is probably the best option at the moment.
Oh yeah, they don't have any gloves. ACM might opt to pick up some rupees. I don't know if he'll take the time to do so, but if you were inclined, you could go to the room right after the big door here. The master key door.
And that should have like 90 rupees, 80? Right? 80 or 90?
Rupees. Yeah,
I think it's 90.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, a fair bit of way towards it, especially when you don't have any gloves. So we have Shovel. Where was Shovel? Was Shovel on the ledge? Shovel, I think, was on Desert Ledge. So Fetch Quest, is it worth? We still don't know. ACM has picked up at least 1 item here in Eastern, and it was just rupees.
And he also picked up a heart piece, but that was it.
Now, Wild getting a small key in a chest there, which is well worth picking up now. That means he might not need boots to continue, although, of course, he's probably hoping for boots. There are 2 unique items that are in Desert itself. There's the boots!
Oh! Wow.
What a play! ACM's going to farm some rupees.
And definitely, what are those, everybody?
Wow.
Yeah, I would say that was the play so far. Because now he can get the Titan's Mitt straight off the library and make his way to other places.
So look at the logic of the seed, though. It requires you to go to Desert twice, because you have to go in here, get boots, and then go back and get gloves.
Okay, ACM's definitely look like he's going to Desert 2 now, though.
Yeah. I mean, his choices were Desert or Zora, and he doesn't have enough rupees for Zora, but he's getting ready for it. Alright, so it looks like I think there's an item at Lamola's. I think Wild picked up a compass. So he's going to pick up the shovel, see if it's worth, then probably also make his way over to get Titan's Mitts. ACM is making his way into Desert. Looks like he's going to go right there and check Aegina's cave later on.
Alright, with this, he's going to save and quit for sure. Probably check out what the shovel is and head to the library, would be my guess.
Yeah, that should be a fast route. He can stop by, do the shovel, and then just continue rather than doing a save and quit and going to Sanctuary or something. Just continue right towards the library.
Yep, and then after that, of course, he can check the other places that he can bonk with after he has the mitts, which makes good routing then.
Yeah. So although Wild is slightly ahead at this point, keep in mind that ACM has went all the way through Eastern, and since it's a crystal dungeon, Wild's going to have to go in there as well and find Master Key at some point.
Actually, that bottle works out with this routing because you go to the library and then you can make your way up to Sick Kid.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, some spin speed from Wild. ACM picks up his boots. Wild picks up his Titan's mitts. Fetch quest. You know, bottle could be worth. It is their first bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it be mushroom.
Oh my god, it would be interesting fetch to fetch. Oh boy.
Alright. So the map opens up for Wild. He has Titan's mitts, he has Hookshot, he can make his way on up to Death Mountain. They still are missing Moon Pearl though, we don't know where that is. So they're still sort of restricted to Light World, and there's still a chance, like if Moon Pearl's sitting at Pyramid, we might have to kill Aghanim still. So anything is up for grabs.
And they still have to check Escape as well, so I think Wild might do that after this.
Good point, I actually forgot that they haven't went to Escape yet. Good thing I'm not playing the Seed. Well, unless there's nothing worth in there. Alright, ACM does pick up his shovel. Okay, so Wild is going to make his way into Escape. Let's see if it's worth it.
Alright, he uses the bonk so you can save a bomb there.
That menuing from ACM just so fast. Oh, just a shield. No big deal. And some heart pieces.
And yeah, we still have the progressive shield thing going on here.
Yep, they are guaranteed progressive at this point. And oh, we also have progressive tunics, so maybe we'll have progressive swords. No gloves because neither of our runners decided to do that, but it's not like they could. There's the mushroom.
There's your fetch quest item.
Alright, ACM picking up the bottle. Interesting. Wild opting to go immediately to turn in the mushroom, rather than continuing towards Death Mountain.
He might save and quit back after he turns in the mushroom.
Well, let's see if it pays off. I doubt Wild's going to continue towards Zora because he doesn't have enough rupees to go there, but you never know. Oh, speaking of rupees, 20 for turning in the mushroom. He worked so hard to get those.
Guess he doesn't like the cash reward.
Alright, so ACM picks up his hookshot from the Sick Kid. You can see how close our runners are. I mean, they're right next to each other. ACM's gonna stop by. Maybe he'll do Escape as well as King's Tomb.
What do you think the old man's gonna have for us today?
5 rupees. Small tip.
Small
for
tip
walking him home.
Helping him home. All right. And what will it be today?
The Tempered Sword! Alright!
Old Man Haddock. The best sword for him. Well, that makes Ganon a little bit easier today.
Yeah, they don't really need any more sword. I mean, Master Sword strats aren't too bad, but you get Tempered, you pretty much don't feel the need to have a butter. It's not that much of a difference. Oh, we got Lamp.
Oh, that's the first fire source, so I'm thinking he'll pick it up.
And I will point out that, considering that it is a fire source, and they have gloves, Lammolas can now be beaten.
Very true.
Alright. ACM picks up the mushroom, but decides to go right to Death Mountain. Wild gets his lamp. And he's gonna go take a look at the right-hand side of Death Mountain, where there are 8 chests to be had. And if they get Moon Pearl over there, they can continue on to the Dark World, Death Mountain. Sadly, they currently cannot get up to Tower Hera. You need Mirror or Hookshot and Hammer to get up there. Actually, yeah, that's it.
That's true.
Given what they already have.
And in this current location, generally the Moon Pearls are usually located here for some apparent reason. Let's see what Wild gets today here.
Yeah, ACM is not really behind. Keep in mind that ACM went into Eastern and opened all the chests. Like, when he goes back to get the crystal, he's just gonna go right for the door. It's not that bad. Whereas Wild has to go and open all the chests looking for the big kid. Rupees, well, it looks like they have enough to go visit Zora now.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow. Well, they can do that. Okay. It's a thing. The Zora Fund. There it is. Yeah, Big Key was an early chest, so it won't be too bad. So I'm reluctant to say.
Right?
Say again?
Spiral Cave left here?
Yeah. Looks like Wild does not take a look at the hilltop, so we don't know what's up there or if it's required. Maybe he's thinking he'll come back later on when he does the Dark World.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if it was worth it. And, oh, the single arrow, which I think was definitely worth going for. Alright, we are going to see a Super Bunny. No, we're not.
I think he's checking the ledge because, like you mentioned, he didn't look at it when he passed it.
Wait,
oh?
What? Wild, what are you doing?
Huh.
He's pulling a me at this point. This is what I did in my race yesterday. It cost me everything. Alright, so Wild is going to go kill Lammola since it's required and he has everything he needs to go do that. He's going to go do that.
Well, it makes sense for sure. He definitely has to do it, so it is a wise choice.
I mean, if you can beat a dungeon, and you have all the required items to beat the dungeon, it's a crystal dungeon, go beat it.
Yep.
But yes, as Alucard in chat, and probably others point out, Zora is also open. And the Zora area has 2 items. Now, for ACM, since he didn't turn into Mushroom, that might be a good play for him, since he can do Mushroom, and he can also get the 2 Zora items.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if he looks at the hilltop.
And I believe he will. Okay, it's just a red rupee. Alright.
No big deal.
Yeah.
I guess there is an argument for doing backdoor desert if you have to have flute, but keep in mind that Lammolas does have an item. Now, if it didn't have an item at all, I would definitely say, hey, come back later when you have flute. But considering Lammolas has an item, they're still looking for Moon Pearl. I mean, it could be worth it. This could be a good play for Wild. Let's see where ACM decides to go.
Now, I'm being noticed to Wild or ACLM because we kind of have more inside information because we already seen them do the stuff already. If this doesn't have the item or stuff, and if Zora domain doesn't have it, then we know Moon Pearl's probably going to have to be after Agony somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So ACM is taking the water warp, so he's not doing the mushroom yet. But he's gonna go to Zora. Let's see who made the right call at this point.
Oh, yes, that is definitely true.
I mean, keep in mind, ACM is eventually gonna have to finish Desert as well. There's the hammer.
There's the hammer.
Which unlocks Tower of Hera.
That's
interesting.
true.
Interesting.
And it also unlocks the tablet for Ether.
Right, because they have Book. And Pizza Heart from Zora. So, Hammer, Tower of Hera, looks like that's going to be the play for ACM.
Oh, no! Wild.
A death from Wild, he was... Lamb Mullahs can hurt. They have an easy pattern when they come out because of the way it splits the dirt, but it's just... It can be trolly if you're going fast, and it's easy to take damage there. So ACM is making his way up to Tower Hera. He'll be able to take a look at the tablet, as you mentioned. There's 2 items in Tower Hera itself, which ACM will be able to grab. Right now, it's pretty much the quest for the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, we'll see where that Moon Pearl's hiding today.
Now, I will point out that spin strats for Lamb Mullahs would probably be better, because then you'd be doing Butter Sword damage, and it's only 2 spins to kill each of them.
Yep, because the spin sword damage would do that.
Red Rupee Force Trouble. Zora was the play.
Yeah, and let's see what Ether Tablet has today.
Just bombs. Just bombs. Yeah, what else is open to them aside from Aghanim? Pyramid, I should say. I think it's just Tower of Hera. There's nothing else?
Not that I can think of at this moment, because they definitely have to have Moon Pearl for access. Yeah, they don't have another item to do something else.
Okay, Wild is making his way over to the Water Warp. He has no reason to stop by and check his mushrooms since he already did that.
Oh, the Fire Rod.
Fire Rod, that doesn't actually unlock anything though.
No, it doesn't.
But it's good to have.
Oh yeah.
Cannot complain on getting Fire Rod early. Alright, Wild's gonna spy the hammer over there. Stop by, pay Zora for his life lessons. ACM, so I mentioned there's 2 items to get in Tower Hera. ACM has already picked up one of them. And there's the
Vanilla Moon Pearl.
Vanilla Moon Pearl.
Alright, so Aga technically definitely not required. Yeah.
Yep. Oh well, rip that dream. So those are the 2 items. So Tower Hera is huge worth. Fire Rod and Moon Pearl being in there.
Oh yeah. That means he doesn't even have to check the basement.
Yeah, thankfully. You don't want to waste that time. Oh, ACM taking a fall. Now, Moldorm requires, when you have Tempered Sword, a spin and a slash would kill him. But Moldorm's pattern is just so trolly. Get a little dash there. Alright, so ACM picks up his crystal from Tower Hera. That's his first crystal, since he has not done and finished a desert yet. But with Moon Pearl and Titans in hand, pretty much the whole map is open to him at this point.
Yeah, entirely. He can also search the Dark World side of Death Mountain if he chooses to at this moment too.
And it looks like he does choose to. Nice hook shot speed.
And they did have a virtual high five meeting each other on their way here.
I have a feeling they're going to be high-fiving a lot this race.
And looks like Ether is what we need for Turtle Rock, but we don't know if this is required or not just yet, because I don't think we had a map check just yet.
No, not for Dark World.
Oh. Alright, one chest is a heart container.
Some rupees so they can go play the shovel game multiple times. And the bad cane. Which technically unlocks an item. Since he has hammer and now the blue cane, he could go into Spike Cave.
That's very true.
Wait, is that really the pattern? 6 random movements and then hone for player? Oh, the bow!
Well, this is definitely good.
Required, so... Bow... Well, bow's always needed anyway, but getting it now means... And especially if pod is also required, then we'll see the combo of beating both of pod and Eastern, like, right in a row. Oh, they don't have mirror. Alright, so ACM is taking a look at Spike Cave, putting that Cane of Burna to use.
Yep. That means it's very easy because you can literally full clear the whole side of Death Mountain pretty much now. Because we already know we don't have to do the ledge item in the floating area because it was just a rupee.
Huh.
Oh!
Master Sword.
Yeah, Master Sword.
ACM equipped shovel?
Not sure.
Spike Cave technically only has hammer and gloves and moon pearl as a requirement. Right, it doesn't actually require the cane. It's just easier to check if you have the Cane of Burna or the cape. You could also have, you know, bottles and refill the health, or just have enough hearts to soak the damage. But like, I would say from a routing perspective, I don't usually... Oh, here we go. Here's the map.
So 5 and 6.
Turtle Rock, Thieves, and Swamp. That actually means Fire Rod was not needed.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it pretty much means Fire Rod is actually not required. There's the Cane of Samaria in the chest game, which is needed.
So 5 and 6 is Mire and Swamp.
Oh yeah, Wild. He got Moon Pearl and he immediately left Death Mountain. He's gonna kick himself for missing the bow.
Oh, that's true. We got progressive mails. We just got the red mail.
Nice. Good thing to have, especially with the lower heart count that they have now in the Dark World. Right, Fire Rod is only required for Skull Woods, of course, which is where you actually get the item, and Turtle Rock in order to beat it, and you usually have to do the right-hand side up there. So considering both Skull Woods and Turtle Rock are not required, Fire Rod is not necessarily required. There could be an item hidden like at Mothula or something, but who knows? Fix the tracker. What's wrong with the tracker?
Turtle Rock is a pendant.
Turtle Rock is a pendant, yeah. Piece of heart. Alright, so no mirror means that our runners cannot reunite the dwarves yet. But Wild gets the dwarf anyway. Okay.
Frog Tour.
Frog Tour. ACM's going to continue make his way towards Hype Cave. Like, how do you get rid of the frog?
He's gonna have to either. If he actually takes it to Kiki, he can actually transfer him away. But he's gonna save and quit too.
He's save and quit.
Aww, that would've been fun though.
Right. ACM does have the Cane of Samaria. The tracker will be updated soon. There you go. Ether, which was well, no, it gets you into Turtle Rock. There's the flute
and bombos.
So you know what's interesting? Now that they have Ether and Cane of Samaria, that means Turtle Rock could potentially have Mirror. Actually, Mirror's the only thing they need for go mode.
Yeah. Wow, that's just crazy. This is a quick seed.
41 minutes in, and ACM is down to 1 item. Now, Wild, sort of on his heels here, but he needs to go. He picked up Cane of Samaria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did the chess game. So, Wild's gonna have to find his way up to Death Mountain again to get that bow.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna turn in the flute first, though.
Right, Mirror is required because Swamp is required. You need Mirror to get into Swamp.
I think the only intel we don't know now is what medallion requires to get to Misery Mire.
ACM might be checking out right now. Okay, or not. That's cool.
Looks like he's trying to go for the combination kill here. Is finish pod and then do Eastern.
I mean, if Mirror happens to be in pod, that's going to be huge.
Well, that might potentially put him in go mode if that's the case. Let's see where Wild goes with this one, though. Oh, lost his swag duck there for a second.
Okay, so Wild is going to take a look at Mire. Curious if he's actually going to go into Mire. If he has the correct medallion.
That's true.
It's Bombo, so yes, he could go in.
Okay. So what we need now is pretty much the mirror. And that's it. That's all we need to know.
Yep. Well, plenty of bomb upgrades for Wild. ACM is in... Oh, Wild's going to go into Mire. He just equipped Bombos. ACM is doing the long path through House of Darkness since she doesn't have Mirror. That means you have to walk around. So right now, it's the quest for the Mirror, but for Wild, it's also going to be the quest for the bow. That's going to set him back unless he decides to take a look up there sooner than later. ACM putting those silver arrows to use.
This is interesting. Usually you like to get some sword beams or fire rod strats going on in this room that Wild's in.
Yeah. And he does have a low heart count here, only 8 hearts. I don't know how he's like so far behind in heart count from ACM.
I think it's ACM actually finished searching Hookshot Cave and all that. That might have gave him a few more hearts.
Okay, so there are 2 unique items in Mire. One is on that bridge there that Wild just picked up, the red rupees. Now, ACM is in a dungeon that has 5 unique items.
Eastern Palace, yes, did give him another heart too. That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, there's still a chance for trolls, chat. Mirror can be anywhere, except in Swamp, like and any mirror location. But yes, we could see Mirror related to Turtle Rock in some way. So that's what we're hoping for right now. Let's see, we got Thieves, Turtle Rock, and Skullwoods. Technically, Mirror could also be at the pedestal. Like, it's pretty much anywhere. Okay, Wild does pick up a big key, but since he's looking for the last unique item in here, he's gonna full clear
it. Some people say Mirror at Trident's Drop.
I will point out Mirror can't be at Mimic Cave, which is a shame, because that would be funny, but it's impossible.
And it looks like Chad wants a pedestal Mirror as well. So
oh no, that won't work. I was trying to think it could be even trollier, but it would have to be something like Ice Rod at Turtle Rock and Mirror at pedestal, like something like that.
All right. Looks like we got the magic powder though.
Fetch quest. Their last fetch quest item.
Well, bomb jump time for ACM.
Bomb jump. Quake. Well, got the whole set.
And now he knows he definitely doesn't even need to check mark for whatever it is.
I actually like that ACM went backwards, simply because he doesn't have Mirror, so it was easier to go back this way in order to get out of this area.
Yep, without the Mirror, he's routing this in a way that try to save more convenient time, which is good.
Alright, both of our runners making their way to their respective bosses.
And as you can see, ACM's menuing still godly, as usual.
Wild is going to have to play a little safe here. He only has, I think, that one potion, which is magic. And considering he's lacking Cane of Burna and Cape, he really has no protection. He doesn't have bow, so he can't use silver arrows. He's going to have to be careful on Vitreous. It's going to be a tough fight for Wild. ACM should have an easy time on Helmasaur, considering he has full health, red mail. Should be no issues over there.
Oh, wow, still taking a little bit of damage here.
2 hearts. He didn't get powder yet. Oh, man.
Powder's in pod, so it's going to be tough.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad play. It's just it's risky for what. So we're seeing some bomb strats here.
Wow.
For safety. Pretty much one hit and he's dead.
Oh!
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry, Wild. Oh no. Okay, he's gonna come back later since he has he got all the items in that dungeon. I'm sorry, that's right. Why do I even talk? Why?
Oh my god. Jet, why?
When I talk to Wild later, I'll say it's all my fault that he died in Vitreous.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, ACM does pick the pod crystal up. Still looking for Mirror. Looks like he's gonna go beat Eastern.
Now, I wonder where this mirror is, though.
Well, Wild's taking a look on top of Pyramid, which we haven't seen yet.
It's true.
Now, what's a shame?
Oh,
there's the
my
mirror.
Goodness, there's that mirror. Wow.
Now, what I was gonna say is, what's a shame is that this pretty much unlocks the rest of the map for Wild. He could potentially take a look at a number of mirror locations before he goes to get the bow. You can see he's making his way up to Catfish right now, since, you know, he doesn't know where Bo is, but we know where Bo is.
That's true.
This is a pretty Stoops Jet seed, I think. We're like 50 minutes in, we know where all the items are. Once the runners go get that last item, they're gonna be in go mode.
Yeah. But I think, if I recall correctly, remember Wild didn't look at the ledge item in Death Mountain?
He actually went back for it.
Oh, he did. And went
yeah.
backwards. Oh, but he never went to the Dark World side then. Interesting.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if he didn't, you know, I would think that might bring him over there again. Alright, he's doing the, okay, wow. If he's fluting to Death Mountain, it's good for him.
Nope. Now that he might full clear Swamp first. That's gonna take a lot of time. Swamp does have a lot of items in it. There's 6 unique items that are in that dungeon, but at the same time, a full clear versus a quick clear of it is a pretty big difference.
Yep.
So if ACM's going to finish up Eastern right now. We might see him head on over towards Desert Palace. Maybe he'll do Mire at the same time. I doubt we're going to see him go into Ice Palace looking for Mirror, but who knows? So really it's a question of when is ACM going to route his way over towards Pyramid and Catfish, because that might be sort of what you do together. Time to check your fetch quest items. Well, I can explain where Stoops Jet Seeds come from. Blame, Alucard, and Wild. I would race against them, and every time I generated a seed, it was stupid seeds like this where all of the items were like early on, and you're in go mode. Like, it's very straightforward, you don't have to like go searching for items type thing. I just have a weird habit of being able to generate those. And then they started calling it a Stoops Jet Seed, and now everyone knows it as that. That is what my name has become.
So you have requests now. Jet, please generate seeds for me to play.
I just did during the weekly. Carcat's like, make this because I want a Stoops Jet Seed. I'm like, okay, and yet it happens. I don't know. One of these days, my luck is gonna run out, and it's gonna be sad. It's got lots of rupees from the Magic Bat. So really, the only other thing of worth that our runners could get is like maybe half magic. Like, there's nothing they actually need, and I know both of our runners are skilled enough that they don't need half magic. Okay, ACM is making his way into the Mire area. He might actually go and full clear Mire as well.
Yeah, not a bad play, because you still have to look for that big
Ice Rod.
Oh.
Wild, thinking, uh-oh, is Turtle Rock needed?
Hopefully
that
he
might
won't
be
do
where
that.
he routes. He might route it, though, with all of the Dark World Death Mountain items, plus Turtle Rock. He could be thinking that, like, any of them could be Bow. So that could help him. That could help him.
Yeah, that might lead him back up to Death Mountain, so it's a possibility.
Yeah, because of that, Death Wild is going to be a crystal behind at this point in time. So yeah, once they're in go mode, we'll have to see if Wild saves enough time here. If he can get Mirror, but ACM's a machine.
And it's definitely going to be a quick Swamp Palace for ACM because he can't obviously do that one without the mirror.
Yep. He'll just go in, and you'll see the difference. You're seeing how long Wild will take in here, just getting all the chests versus ACM is going to go right to the boss.
Yeah. Mirror was straight on the pyramid today. I think the only great item probably left would either be the Butter Sword or Bug Net, because pretty much nothing really of use to these guys left.
Yep. Alright, ACM still he's gonna do full clear. He's gonna look at all the items since he's still looking for mirror. And sadly, Wild did not pick up the big key, so he can't take a look at that big chest there.
Now it's interesting if where ACM kind of goes after this. I don't know if he's gonna still search Overworld or he's gonna go into the dungeons, because we'll see. Because he can't do the obviously can't do the Mirror to Desert Palace pathway here right now.
Right. He still might flute on over and complete Desert.
Yeah, he would have to save and quit to do that then.
Gets the big key and decides not to keep looking for items in here. He's just gonna go right to the boss.
Well, ACM's just deciding to go straight to the boss.
Unfortunately, Wild hits a... There's a weird bug when you try to go backwards up the steps there that Link is too high on a screen, so he goes back down the steps automatically. Alright, each of our runners coming up to their respective bosses. You see, Wild is just one crystal behind, but basically we're waiting for who hits go mode first.
Yeah. And he doesn't have any other safety items, I don't think, on him, so he's gonna have to watch out a little bit for his health again, in this fight too. But I think this fight should be pretty okay.
Wild died to Vitreous. That will probably be what the huge time loss is in comparison. Aside from him not doing Dark World Death Mountain when he could have right away, like ACM did.
Yeah. Otherwise, he already be in go mode now.
All right, ACM does pick up his 4th crystal.
Almost
I don't know if this was worth it.
Huh.
I mean, he just takes 2 spins from Tempered.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a 3rd crystal from Wild. Oh, ACM might go do a clear of Ice Palace. Is he going to do a full clear looking for items, or is he just going to beat the dungeon? Man, look at how fast that is! How does he do that?
I call it the frog swim, because it's just literally crazy to see him do that.
So Wild has the mirror because he actually took a look at Pyramid first. He's at Death Mountain!
Oh, that's good for him. Oh, we're getting trolled a little bit.
This could be huge if ACM decides to full clear Ice Palace. This could be the time savings that Wild needs. He's going to be in go mode as soon as he picks up that bow, and it looks like he's going to do the Super Bunny chest first, coming from this direction. And I will point out that he'll be able to quickly clear Pod and go right into Eastern afterwards.
Yes.
This is a close race.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say who's in the lead at
Oh,
this
here,
point.
this is good. This is exactly where he needs to be. Because he's going to get bow right here. This actually works out perfectly because he doesn't have to do anything more after he gets the bow right here.
Well, he still has only 8 hearts.
Yeah, that's the thing. His life is
All right,
tough.
here it is. Here it is.
He's gonna know. He's gonna get it. There's some more hearts right there, and here it is.
Boom!
He's in go mode. He knows.
We got go. We got go. Where's these go emotes? Come on, get them in chat.
He's
Let's
definitely
go.
in go mode.
All right. He only has 3 crystals. However, Pod and Eastern will both be very quick. And technically, Meyer, all he has to do is go back to Vitreous. He might do that later on. Oh, no, he's going right there. He wants revenge. He has silver arrows. He's just going to go clear it.
Alright, he's gonna go kill. Okay. Straight for Vidi, already armed with the silver arrows in hand.
And ACM is doing a full clear of Ice Palace, since he's looking for Mirror still, which we know to be on top of Pyramid.
Now, the good thing for Wild, on the other hand, is the rest of his dungeons, other than Pod, they're pretty simple to kind of navigate.
Yep.
And also, he will have the mirror to navigate through Pod, which is a lot easier without the mirror.
I don't remember where the big key was in there either.
I'm trying to think too. I think, was it right side? I don't remember. Can't remember now.
So this, I mean, it's still even at this point. ACM is full clearing Ice Palace, whereas once he gets Mirror, he'll be able to go right to the boss. Whereas Wild full cleared Swamp, and will get to go fast in Ice Palace. So that's even. Wild is still a crystal behind at this point. It's basically how long will it take for ACM to finally go visit the pyramid.
That's very
That
true.
will be the difference.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, don't Wild. Wild.
Oh no! Yeah, I know what you're saying. Don't do this. Oh, he remembers!
It's muscle
He
memory.
remembers! Yeah, when players do that, I always have this nod of my head like, please remember.
What were the Fat Fairy crystals? Mire and
Swamp.
Swamp.
Yeah.
So yeah, ACM knows that Fat Fairy can't have the mirror. All right,
Yeah.
round 2 Vitreous. We got silvers. Watch this. Machine gun silvers. Look at that, beautiful.
Alright, he gets the quick kill. Definitely
Right.
a quick one cycle.
We got 4 crystals here for Wild. ACM is just about finished Ice Palace. He got his last... Oh, maybe he didn't get the last item up here. Oh, he might be going backdoor.
Yeah.
That's something that... an interesting route choice I've seen. Okay, Wild's gonna go right into Ice Palace. Both of our runners will be in the same dungeon. Well, for a very brief period of time.
It's also nice that they have bombos because Acmlm probably would need to use it, or he has to use this magic bottle now.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, he has to use his magic bottle. There you go.
He might not have realized he wasn't at full magic.
He realized it in the end. He's like, "Whoops, can't even use bombos now." But at least this helps him fight Cold Stare, because Fire Rod shots do more damage than it does Temper.
Yeah. Alright. ACM picking up his 5th crystal and a small key from Cold Stare.
I wonder if he's going to do more overworld searching now, or he's going to go straight to Desert Palace. Because he also knows Desert Palace has an item from Lambo, too.
Right.
And he knows he can't mirror because he just realized it. Can't do that way yet.
Alright, Wild coming up to the bomb jump. Let's see where ACM decides to go. He's fluting away. Looks like, yep, he's gonna do desert.
Yeah.
He can't take the back door since he's lacking the mirror, so he'll have to go in the front entrance. Man, this is so close. Like, ACM, after he's finished desert, all he has to do is a very quick Swamp Palace, and Wild will have to do 2 dungeons.
Yeah, Pod's the one that's going to be the farthest one, of course. But
yeah,
Eastern should be fast, and he's just about to finish Ice, so Pod's the only one that's going to take time. And I think I heard from chat that the big key is in the room with the rupees with the anti-fairies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I will say that we still can't really tell who's ahead at this point. ACM is ahead in crystals, however, he is not in go mode. If Wild is able to beat Pod before ACM, look at that, fighting him against the corner. Beautiful Cold Stare fight from Wild there.
Yeah, Wild showed Cold Stare.
Alright, he picks up his 5th crystal. We are now currently even in crystal count. Wild is going to go over to Pod and do Eastern right afterwards, because that's the quick thing they can do. Yeah, there's potential for Wild. If Wild can beat Pod before ACM finds the mirror, then I will say Wild's ahead. But until that point...
Yeah. That's going to be the big factor. I agree with you, Jed, on that, is how fast will Wild complete Pod before Acmlm finds that mirror.
Now, all Wild actually needs to beat Pod is a small key and a big key. That's what you need to do to go into the basement. So, the moment he gets those things, he's done. ACM picks up the last item from Desert, which was just red rupees. So now, that was his 6th crystal. All he has left is Overworld, since he can't get into Swamp. But technically, he can also go into Thieves, he can go into Skull Woods, he can go into Turtle Rock. Like, the Pendant Dungeons and Overworld.
Look at where Sam's going here.
He might be going to Pyramid right now.
Yeah.
And making his way up the Catfish. So, not much of an advantage for Wild here.
Nope, because by the way he's routing it, you can kind of tell he's going to head towards that direction.
Yeah.
Yep, Pyramid it is. 100% sure now.
Alright, and here is ACM with the mirror. He's now in go mode. Let's get some go modes in chat going.
Yep, go modes in chat, please.
Ice Rod is not needed. since Turtle Rock is not needed. ACM's going to make his way into the last dungeon. Wild is finishing up pod, just looking for that big key. You said the big key was in the basement here?
You know where the one where you see the big key door to the Helmasaur room? And then there's the rupees with the blue rupees on both sides?
Yeah, the U-shaped room.
Yeah, it should be over there, according to
Okay.
chat. I think they were probably on spot on it, but we'll see. So far, they're right. It's not here yet.
Well, this is a good play from Wild then, if it is back there.
Oh, yeah. If he goes upstairs right now, then this is the right play. Uh-huh. But he still has a key. He is definitely not going to end up using a key for key, so he's fine.
It's a magic powder. Doesn't matter to Wild at this point.
And here's the big
There's
key.
a big key.
There
There
it
it is. You can see he exits right away. Wild still has to do Eastern though.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, here we go. And now chat's saying Tower Room Big Key.
That could make a huge difference if someone goes there first.
Oh my god, yes it could.
We're going to have another race decided by GT at this point.
Oh my god, that would be an interesting one right there. Yeah, and the Eastern Big Key was actually, I think, after it's one of the very early chests in the game. Yeah, absolutely. It might have been the one at the Cannonball room.
Well, that's what Wild needs at this point if he wants a chance to catch up to ACM.
Oh, most definitely.
GT can be an equalizer, but not really. The big difference is the runners could go left or right. Left has the majority of the chest, of course. But, you know, there's like a 25% chance it's on the right-hand side, so... Well, maybe it's less. There's only 5 chests over there out of 22. Yeah, 5 out of 22 are over on the right-hand side. ACM doing some spin strats on Argus here, done in 2 spins. Wild just finished up King Helmasaur. He's going to mirror right on over to Eastern. 1 crystal behind exactly. Wild still has to make his way through Eastern, which is going to be a couple minutes. So he's like 2 minutes behind at this point. Well, it's that time, chat, and I see some guesses already. It's time to guess where the big key in Ganon's tower is.
That's true. I see chat's already getting a bunch of 8 and 7s, and yeah, it's all over the place now.
Now, I normally pick Bob's chest, but at this point, I want to see a gamble. So I want chest number 18 to be the big key.
Ooh.
And I want to see one of our runners actually gamble right here.
Oh, wow. Did he already come here earlier? I don't remember. Did he?
What?
Because if he came here earlier...
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Then he still needs to pick up that big key, which he doesn't have.
Oh no, Wild.
He's gonna have to realize he's gonna need... Oh, he missed that first chest, which has the big key, I believe. I think he's starting to realize it right now.
He's just navigating to the normal big key spot. This is not good. Wild, why? Oh, no.
I know he's going to have to go back after this because I have a feeling that this was a piece of... I don't remember this being the big key for sure, though.
It's not. I know it's. I think it was like an arrow upgrade.
Yeah.
So ACM making his way in. If anyone hasn't gotten your guess in, now's your chance.
Yeah, he's gonna have to mirror back.
Yeah, he took the longest route possible. He's basically full clear in Eastern when he didn't need to full clear it. I mean, I guess it's a there's 2 chests near the end, and there's 2 chests at the beginning here. One in this room right here. So, I guess skipping chests, he was thinking maybe it would be the one. I still think it was a risky play. Big key, there it is. He's kicking himself. Could have gotten it right away.
And looks like ACM and Ram already did 3, so it's not gonna be 3.
I will point out there was a small key on the right-hand side, so Wild could opt to go over there. If it's over there, could be over there.
That's true, and he's gonna get his way to Armos here. It's gonna be pretty quick, but oh, there's that bug net.
There's a bug net. There it is. All right, 7 chests in, still nothing. Got some safety, though, for ACM. Not that he really needs it.
Look at all... This is where all the heart pieces are. You're wondering where all the hearts were, huh?
This is a very fast seed. You can see ACM is in GT 116. Wild is about to be up there, sub 120. So I'm not sure what they're thinking about each other. Like, Wild could be thinking he's actually ahead at this point, and he won't gamble right hand side. There's
the butter sword.
Chest number 8. 9. Sorry, 9. Alright, Wild does get his last crystal. He's going to make his way up to Ganon's tower.
Yeah, Chad already pointed out. Can't believe it's not butter.
Alright, we're down to Bob's chest, the Armos chest, and right-hand side at this point.
Oh my goodness. And he still has to get up Death Mountain, so let's see if this makes up the time, though.
Yeah, there's another minute here for Wild before he finally gets up there and gets inside. If it really is on the right-hand side, Wild has to gamble right-hand side.
Yeah.
But even still...
so close.
Yeah.
If it is right-hand side and he does it... Because the time that he took to get up there, it's going to be so close because they might minutely be at the same point in time now. If he does do the right side. And it's there. Well, we don't know yet. Oh, Mirror Shield!
Mirror
okay.
Shield! Progressive Shields complete!
Oh my goodness. And Progressive, the sword, completion with the butter finally. They did find all swords, actually, even if they didn't want to.
Yep.
So we kind of had a progression situation.
Wait, did we only have 1 bottle? Like, ever?
I think we might have. Oh, there's the other bottle. It is right side!
Right-hand side! Okay, Wild, you need to go. I'm sending you a message to go right-hand side with my head, not really in real life.
Oh my god, it's right-hand side.
Mental message, Wild, go right-hand side.
Yeah, I was like, holy smokes.
But you can see ACM's going there right now, so it's like, even if Wild does do that gamble, you could see he's going to be a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Tile room confirmed, that would be something.
Oh my goodness. Well, here we go. The moment of truth is right here. Wild. Let's see if he does this. Or it could be tile room, who knows?
It can.
Could be. It can only be tile room or this room here now. There's no other place it can be that. He's gonna get this key right here. He knows.
Red. Small key.
He knows. He's doing it.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
it.
Oh, the big key's on the right. It was chest number 19.
He's doing it. Oh, we have a race again.
Yeah.
And he's
doing
definitely
right hand side. He's
right.
only slightly behind at this point. Let's see. We're at 54 going up the stairs. So let's see when Wild heads up those stairs. He's gonna have to pick up a. Was there a small key in there?
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna pick up the small key right after the compass room.
Right.
And he should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, if he's doing this, he should know to get a key.
He's gonna need some oh, but he still has a magic pot.
Yeah, he's fine. He's okay with the magic.
Alright, come on, Wild. Make your way through.
He's gonna get this.
Big key. What a gamble.
And he's gonna get the key. Yeah, he's smart.
He's just not
smart
even checking the chest. Because he doesn't need, I mean, he has silvers already.
Yeah.
There's the key.
He's
about a minute behind, a little less than a minute behind at this point.
Ooh.
ACM picking up some backup magic here. Since he does not have a pot, he has an empty, I mean, he has a fairy in a bottle, but he doesn't have the green potion anymore, whereas Wild does.
That's true.
It's a little less than a minute difference at this point in time. Getting trolled by troll beams.
And there's that magic pot. How nice.
Magic refill for Wild. He does not have to go to that side room. Although he didn't get the fairy in a bottle like ACM did, which was down in the basement.
Yeah. At least Wild also has the magic powder too. He can also use that to help him refill life if he just gets low.
Alright, ACM at Lamels 2. He has full health, full magic, silver's equipped. I will point out, yeah, did we say that Wild only has tempered versus ACM's butter as well?
Yeah, that's definitely true. So his Ganon fight should be a little bit slightly faster.
A little risky there, Wild. Careful!
Oh, he gets through. Gets through.
He's gonna.
Oh my god, that was close.
He's gonna need the fairy up from the anti-fairy here.
He's gotta be careful here too. Oh. Hey, that was close. And then this will change the pattern of how the Lamos jump out, though, after powdering the fairy. Oh no! Oh, he got one hit in. Okay, good. He's got one down. Got two down. One more down.
It looks like silvers on land malls would be easy because it's only one each, but their pattern is so weird. They're actually sort of hard to hit with arrows.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Especially when you powder that bunny beam before, they jump out even faster.
Alright, yeah, ACM. He's done Moldorm. He's actually opened a chest there. Okay, well, there you go, chat. Just what you wanted. I know Wild won't open that.
Nope. Wild definitely won't open that. I can tell you that much. But this is incredible. Both these runners are going to finish at an incredible time.
Oh, look at that pattern. Man. Aghanim just giving it to him.
Yep. And this one. Oh, missed that one. Alright, Aga 2 is down. And yeah, that triple. Wow. 3, 2, 1.
So ACM has Butter Sword, so that means on Ganon, his first and second phase will only require 6 hits in order to progress through the phases.
Yep.
Which basically means 1 cycle each time. Unless something really weird happens to ACM. The difference here is that Wild basically needs ACM to fall to Ganon. Like, that's really the only way Wild can make up the time. Being a little more than a minute.
Yeah, there's literally nothing else now that can change the difference of this.
I mean, ACM has silver arrows. This will be a very quick Ganon fight.
Oh, the pattern. Oh!
Wow, nice one for Wild there. The triple.
Oh, almost a double triple.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Also 3, 2, 1 for Wild. Wow. 2 3-2-1s in this match.
I would say Wild made a couple of risky plays that paid off, but he also missed a risky, well, not a risky play, a safe play. If he had gotten Bo earlier, it would have been something. Alright. It looks like this is it. Yep, there's the last shot for ACM. GG. ACM done with a final time. 1:25.59, just under 1:26.
Oh my god, definitely give these guys a GG, and if you haven't yet, make sure you follow these runners, because wow, they're definitely gonna come up with great times. There's definitely sub 130s in the works here for both.
ACM will probably pop up in chat. I don't think he normally joins voice, but he should pop up in the chat room.
Oh yeah.
You can see how close it is. Wild did have a couple of costly deaths. That one, the Vitreous, I think, is what could have cost him. I mean, there are a lot of small things. Let's see how close this is. Wild's finishing up just now.
Yeah, Wild's doing just fine. He's already at the third phase here.
Game 2 for these runners will actually be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. We also have another race tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Oh no, Wild!
Wild? Now we can't tell what the difference is. What are you doing, buddy? It looks like he was about a minute and a half behind at the end there. So a minute and a half difference it would have been. Doesn't even get the safety fairy.
Wow. Going all out.
I noticed Wild likes to tank some of that damage and just get through it. I think he needs to practice more Oko. ACM might have sub 2. Alright, here's your chance, chat. You can guess how many bonks ACM has, and try to guess his item menu time.
Oh my goodness. It's like
good luck with that.
2-minute something.
I don't think there's that much menuing. It might be sub 2.
It could be sub 2 even. Very
with a 126 run, yeah, sub 2.
He might have sub 2.
I'm gonna go 148 for his item menu. That's my guess.
It's definitely a sub 2 menu possibility. It's very high. Or very low too. Wow, what an amazing race still. This is by far a really quick, fast seed, and both runners definitely displayed their playing ability for us.
Oh, did he get the double? I don't think he did.
But at least he's going to survive this one. Oh, and he did!
He did get the double. Very nice.
Yes. Still going to be a sub 130.
Wild finished with an official time of 1:29.11. So that is a difference of about 3 minutes. Keep in mind that he did fall to Ganon at the end there.
Wow.
And ACM is in chat, so if you want to ask him anything. Wild saying absolutely could have won that match. ACM saying the mirror really hates me today. I will point out mirror is what trolled him during the weekly as well.
Oh, that is very true.
So yeah, the mirror does not like ACM.
Well, if you haven't yet, make sure you follow the runners, because wow, what can you say about that? After this race, they fully displayed what they're both capable of. And yeah, we're definitely gonna get somebody in here to interview with us, Jet. We're gonna tackle Wild, right?
Hopefully Wild will pop in. If he had Super Bunnied, which he might have been thinking about Super Bunnying, and I thought he was going to at one point. But remember, he sort of like he didn't Super Bunny, and he walked up.
Yeah.
Wild is declining to interview. He's probably frustrated at himself. I can understand how that is. That's how I felt a couple days ago. But still, it was an amazing match. A sub 130 for both of our runners here.
Oh yeah, that's something to be ashamed of. Getting a sub 130 is something that any runner would be proud of in Randomizer. Yeah,
it was a fast one.
Yeah, it's definitely a fast feed. So if you have any questions for Acmlm, he's right there in chat.
Yep. So maybe if you're not following ACM already, he pretty much always does the weeklies with everyone. And when he finishes, he also, as you probably saw if you're watching from the beginning here, he hosts a number of the other runners after he finishes, and he sort of showcases them, answers questions, maybe points out some things about the seed. So yeah, give both of our runners a follow. They did a great job. It was a nice close race, pretty much within a minute of each other almost the whole time, even if there was a bit of a divergence here.
And like we were saying earlier, make sure you guess the bonk count and the menu time of Acmlm, because it's going to be definitely an interesting thing to guess today.
Yeah, so tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern is Evil Ash versus Newbie, which is also part of this round of 16. It is their game 1. And then tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, is ACM versus Wild Part 2.
And I think they're also having a back-to-back match for the Newbie and Evil Ash 2 in the same day.
Oh yeah, they have one scheduled. Good point. At 3 p.m. Eastern, same time.
Wow. So we're gonna have a closeout match potentially for both runners, but who knows? We might have a tiebreak for number 3. I think that's what chat's hoping for as well, though. You can never have enough rando tourney matches, it seems.
All right, well, here we are. Number of bonks, 17 bonks. Nice.
Wow.
Sub 20. But item menu, 234.
Wow. Still
Sub
2.
30. Very nice. Yeah, technically the deadline is tomorrow. I guess the organizers will figure out all of that. Because it looks like the tournament is scheduled to end in 2 weeks. Because we'll have next week will be the round of 8. Oh, wait, sorry. I should scroll over. 3 weeks. Next week will be the round of 8. The week after will be the semifinals. And then finally, we have dates June 23rd to 25th is what they're shooting for the finals match, which will be the best of 5.
And we don't know quite yet how that best of 5 is going to be handled, but we'll see how it goes when we get to the finals here. But for tonight, we don't have any more Link to the Past tourney, but there is a Banjo-Kazooie at 10 p.m. to 1 later scheduled today. So if you're into Banjo-Kazooie, make sure you watch that.
If you haven't already, give a follow to this channel. Our other channel, Speed Gaming 2, Speedruns Live. Like, there's races all the time on these channels.
And someone was asking, does the winner win anything? Well, Carcat had the idea of maybe adding an NPC of the Rando tourney winner into the Rando.
Why not?
Menu time was like 2:30 something ish. Is that what I heard? Like 2:34?
2:34. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. I was right. Yeah, 2:34 ish menu time. And I think chat's also a mystery of how Acmlm does those swimming techniques.
I'm in I have no idea. I need to learn that though. That's so good.
Yeah, his swim technique. Ever since I seen it, I was like, nope, I'm not gonna win a swim race with you.
Well, we're coming up to Wild's bunk and item menu time. If you want to guess that, feel free, chat. You have a little bit of time. I'm thinking Wild had a few more bonks there. He might be over 20. Let's say like 22 bonks.
Yeah, he's gonna have a really good bonk count. I'd say his menu time is not gonna be that bad either.
He menued. I think there was like one point he hesitated in the menu.
Yeah.
But still, I'm thinking sub 3 for menu as well. 23 bonks. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great.
So close.
23 bonks, and let's see what that menu time's about to show up right now. Wow, look at that.
224. The
Holy
win with
fuck.
item menu time goes to Wild.
Wow, see? Tells you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that was a great race from our runners. So I think we can just wrap it up now.
Yeah, I think so.
Within 1 minute of each other, they did finish 3 minutes. Wild did have a fall to Ganon, so it was a close race almost the whole way through. So race number 2 comes tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Come back at that time. It should be a very exciting race.
Yes, and I'd just like to thank our tracker today, Emma, for helping us out. And of course, thank Jet for being my co-commentator today. And of course, Feasel and everyone else who helps us do restreams and our mods in the channels. And of course, lastly, the most important, you viewers, because without you, we wouldn't have such a great match.
That's right. Well, have a good one, all. This was fun.
And it was. And I know I like to leave Jet off with this one, as you always have the greatest Super Metroid ending for us all.
We'll see you next mission.